Got one. First fish of the day. I sight fished this one. The water's like really clear right now for some reason. Usually this water's pretty murky. This is my first fish out of this pond this year. They haven't been biting lately. I don't know why. First fish out of this pond this year. I saw this guy in the water, and I think I spooked him, and then I cast it right in front of his face, and I saw him munch it. I'm gonna let it go right here. So guys, I caught that one on is this a Texas rig or Carolina rig? I get them mixed up. I know that they're similar. I think this is a Texas rig, because I think a Carolina rig isn't weedless. I don't know. But it's just, you thread the top of the worm and put it on the top of the hook, and then you put the bottom where that little indent is, so that the hook can be weedless, or so that your worm is weedless. And yeah, that's what I've been catching on them the past couple days. Yeah, so I didn't make an intro yet. That's basically the first thing that happened when I got here. I was gonna make an intro that cast, but I saw a fish, so I just threw at it. I caught it. So I'm surprised, because I haven't caught anything out of this pond since last year, yeah. And even in the fall, it was pretty tough. So yeah, the fishing here hasn't been the best, but I just wanted to try it out here today, since I usually come to this pond to fish, since it's only like a mile away and I bike here. I usually come here if I have like a minimal amount of time and I just want to maybe catch some fish. I've made a couple videos here. Yeah, this isn't like the best fishing spot, but it's definitely somewhere to fish when you don't have much time and you know that there's fish in here. So throwing the worm that I just caught that fish on a bait caster right now. I usually throw it on like a lighter spinning rod, because I thought that throwing lighter lures on a bait caster would be hard, and it is still harder obviously, but it's not impossible. And I'm really trying to get used to these bait casters. I'm not too confident that I'll catch another one today. The bite here isn't very well. I don't think there's much fish in here. A couple years ago there used to be a lot of fish in here, but I don't know what happened to the population. Something must have got messed up with the ecosystem. I don't see like hardly any bait fish, but there's a lot of crayfish, so that might be all they eat, because I don't see any minnows, any smaller bluegills or anything. Like, all I see is crayfish, for bait fish at least. And there's a lot of carp in here now. There used to only be like 2 or 3 maybe. I used to fish, this used to be like my go-to fishing spot. It still is a little bit, since it's really pretty close to my house, but I mean, a little bit bigger, maybe. I don't know. Probably about the same size. Barely hooked. Fish number 2 of the day. He's a fatter, but also skinnier, so about the same size. Let's get him back in the water. Nice, probably a pound. Got one. Oh my God. Guys, that was honestly my fault. That's why I lost. The reason I lost him is because I was sitting down. I literally sat down for like, I was gonna sit down for like a couple minutes because I was just standing here and my legs were getting tired because I have a giant backpack on and a GoPro on. That was honestly my fault. It wasn't anything different besides the two I caught earlier, but a lot of them are about 1-pounders in here. But the fun part to me is just reeling them in and like holding the fish in your hand. And it looks like next cast I'm getting some bites. Next cast redemption. Next cast redemption. Oh my God. Next cast redemption. Come here. That's what I call next cast redemption. I don't know about you guys, but that's the definition of redemption right there. Oh my God. That was hard to get out, but this is called a redemption fish. You guys saw that live on my GoPro. I missed that one because I was sitting down because of a missed opportunity. Then bam, I get a redemption. This guy, it's a little bit smaller than the other two, but he's gonna get a nice fat release. Guys, that last fish really bent my hook. I don't know if you guys can see that, but that is not necessarily what you want, but I can't really rebend it right now. I forgot my pliers. I think I can probably still catch fish on this. Trying to rebend it. That fish had it right in his gill plate. It was rock hard. So yeah, when I was taking it out, I really bent that hook. So yeah, I'll get back to you guys if I either have a fish on or if I leave, because it's getting kind of dark. So either could happen. Same odds, 50-50. But yeah, I'll see you guys later, whatever happens. No way. Another one. Come on. Come on, yes. This one's a little better. This is the biggest one of the day for sure. Oh no, he's hooked in the bottom lip. Biggest one of the day, yes. That's a nice one, guys, for this pond, little pond here. Definitely not a dink. 1.5 pounder probably. Not a giant, but a lot bigger than what I was catching before. Well guys, we're gonna let this guy go. That was right after I changed that battery, so they're definitely, I'm gonna zoom in here, but the fish before this one I casted right in those where that crap is floating, a couple sticks and cottonwood and stuff. And same with this fish. So yeah, we're gonna give this guy a release. He's bleeding somehow from the hook, but I guess when the hook was bent, it didn't matter because we still got this guy. Oh, almost just fell in there, but there he goes. Biggest one of the day. Let's see if we can get one more and I'll be happy. Those pads, no, they're not even lily pads, they're just like floating cottonwood and sticks and stuff, but they're definitely hiding under that from the hot sun. fish. This is another decent one. About the size as the first couple I caught. Nice 1 pounder. Okay, got the hook out. Guys, let me know in the comments, what do you guys think those black spots are? I don't know if you guys can see that, but he's definitely got some black spots on him. And a lot of these fish that I've been pulling out of here have had that. Does that mean there's some sort of growth? Is it harmless, or am I just like being weird? Because usually I don't catch fish that have those black dots on it, but my GoPro battery's at 3%, so gotta release this guy. Well guys, it's getting dark out and I caught 5 fish today, so that's probably almost, or if not, the most fish I've ever caught out of this pond in one day. I was only here for about 2.5 hours probably. And you guys probably think that if you're getting started with fishing, you need like a bunch of lures and stuff. You need to spend a lot of money into fishing. All you need, on most days, 90% of the bass I've caught in my life were just on a plain old little 5-inch Senko. Doesn't matter what brand, usually doesn't matter what color, as long as it's got the background colors some sort of green. That usually works good, and at least in clear water. Also, usually besides when I'm using my baitcaster, I'm using like $30 spinning rod combos. If you guys don't need expensive stuff to get started, even now, I clearly still use it, even though I'm not starting out anymore. But yeah, just get yourself some sort of green 5-inch Senko, and I guarantee you'll catch fish. So yeah guys, that's it for today. I'm gonna go home, edit this, and post it. So yeah, see you guys next week.